All right, here we go. Qualifier number 1 on this Friday morning. Scratch number 5, Ariat Sealster. So it's going to be a field of 6. Number 1, Century Montana. Louis Waugh driving for Kyle Fellows. Daughter Bulldog Hanover, $80,000 London Classic buy. The 2, I'll Be Bulldog Beth. Tyler Borth for Victor Putty. $32,000 purchase from the Atlantic Classic. Daughter of Bulldog Hanover. 3 is McBubbles. Bob McClure for John Pentland. Daughter of McWicked out of Harrisburg for $12,000 US. 4, Captain Sassy, Captain Treacherous Philly. Doug McNair for Greg McNair. A homebred for Frank Brundle. 5 is out. 6 is McMira, McWicked Philly. This will be Jonathan Drury for trainer Anthony Beaton, daughter of McWicked. And 7, Aaron Wood Big Deal. Better's Delight Philly, James McDonald for Beaton. This was a $75,000 US buy out of Harrisburg. Here they come for qualifier number 1. And they're off and pacing. And it's going to be the first call going to number 3, Mick Bubbles, who's out to the early advantage. Captain Sassy slips in behind second. Crossing over, McMira is going to drop in third. Then we go to Century Montana, who's in fourth, followed by Aaronwood Big Deal, and 2 lengths back to I'll Be Bulldog Beth. They're heading into the first turn. Bob McClure sent McBubbles out to the top, and it's McBubbles taking them to the opening station. Captain Sassy able to right in behind into the 2-hole. Opening panel was 30 and 4. So off a 30 and 4 opening split, they'll have the wind at their backs as they move into the backstretch. So a little bit of a different feel when it comes to what direction the wind's coming from than what we've seen in some of the previous baby races this season. So up the backside, McBubbles by 2. Captain Sassy in second. Third is McMira racing in fourth. That is Century Montana. Aaronwood Big Deal is spotted in fifth. 2.5 lengths back to I'll Be Bulldog Beth, who is sixth. Still a 2-length lead up front here for McBubbles off a 30 and 4 opener. The half was hit in a minute flat. Onto the far turn after a 29 and 1 second split. McBubbles still leads it. Front to back, it's about 12 lengths. Up front, McBubbles. Second, Captain Sassy. Third is McMira. Fourth remains Century Montana. Fifth is Aaronwood Big Deal. And it's 4.5 lengths back to I'll Be Bulldog Beth. 5/8 of the mile is contested. Still no change in order. Nobody's made a move just yet. And McBubbles is still leading the charge. Second is Captain Sassy. Right behind that one is McMira, who is third. That one had a good kick in its first qualifier. 1:29 and 4 is the 3/4 time. They're into the stretch, and it's still McBubbles. They're still lined up. Second is Captain Sassy. Third is McMira. In fourth remains Century Montana. Aaronwood Big Deal fifth, and I'll Be Bulldog Beth is in sixth. McBubbles leading it. Right behind is Captain Sassy. Captain Sassy still behind on McClure's helmet as McBubbles is almost home, and it's McBubbles who goes all the way in our first qualifier. Captain Sassy was second. McMira was third. Century Montana. Aaronwood Big Deal. I'll Be Bulldog Beth. 158 flat.